Welcome back, everyone, to the grand return of Speaking Nerd Commentaries. We haven't done one of these in
Since
so long, I
was
think.
that was that Joker?
That was Joker,
Was
I
that the last
believe.
one?
I want to say so. Let me check the YouTube real quick
I
because
feel it.
I have no idea. I'm so lost right now. Where's the Speaking Nerd channel? There it is. Videos. Yeah, Joker. That was it. That was 9 months ago.
Brother.
Can you believe that? That's
That's
nuts. That's crazy. Anyway, we're back, and we're doing a bit of a quick one. And
mm,
so we were gonna, or we still might, record a video with Swifty, and he's been gone for a while, and I've been waiting for him, and I've demanded his presence here, like the good wife that he is. Um,
but he's
so
still absent.
he's still absent. He hasn't mentioned his bag. I don't know what he's doing.
He
So I
went
was
out
like,
to get help.
fuck it. We'll just record a commentary and just something quick and easy.
Yeah.
We're trying, or I'm trying to get as much content as we can going on.
Mm,
Speaking nerd, and lately I've been in a commentary mood just because recently we did. I don't know if it's out by now, but on intensive treatment, me and Swifty recorded Mask of the Phantasm for a commentary. That was fun. So
yeah, I mean, I know you guys will recognize that it's so terrible that they did it without me. And you'll be inconsolable,
I
but
vouched for you, but
you guys should still check it out, even though it was a massive tragedy,
yeah.
massive betrayal of trust. But still watch it.
Anyway, go watch that movie. Anyway, so we were
Sweet.
talking about doing a commentary not too long ago, and I suggested the idea of however many of us watching the first episode of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man because
Mhm.
it's recent and the first episode is on YouTube. So um, I thought it'd be fun because they haven't seen the show. I've watched the whole season and I enjoyed it, and I was curious if this might get them interested in watching it.
I've heard very good things. I just haven't had a lot of extra time lately, so
Right.
I'm glad to be able to start.
All right. So I'm really curious how this is going to go down because I mean, some people like it, some people don't, but it's a thing. So you never know. So are you ready to experience this show for the first time ever?
I was born ready.
Okay, awesome. So we're going to play the video in three, two, one, play. Hopefully it's not too loud on your end.
I mean, honestly, it could be a little louder.
Just a little.
Yeah, just a
Okay,
little.
just a smidge. Yeah, should be all right. So this show is kind of an enigma because when this was announced, it was supposed to be a prequel series to the main MCU Spider-Man
Mhm.
timeline.
Yeah, it's become less and less tied to that continuity.
Yeah, like they actively were just like, just they were like it was going to be that and they were like, "No, we want to do our own thing," and whatsoever. So, it's weird, but I'm kind of glad that it's not main MCU canon because it gives them a chance to actually have some creative freedom, do
Yeah,
things on their own and whatnot. So
there's so much more you can do when it's not tied to something else.
yeah,
That's such a funny fake out.
you thought it was a spider suit, but it wasn't.
Iron Man?
Yeah, little Iron Man, little dangling little decoration there. when it got close to release for the show, I was a little worried, like, just the trailers, like, there was something about the show which is, like, it's kinda neat, but also I wasn't really sold on the idea of it being a 3D animated show. I would've
Yeah.
much preferred it being a 2D kind of, 2D thing, but and, I wanna say
I,
for the most part it works as a 3D show. I mean, I like it a lot as
I,
that,
love,
but
I love that reflection.
yeah. Aw, don't cry, May. The show has a few things that, like, has a few things that kind of reflect MCU Peter, and it has some of the worst things or some of the worst aspects I find where um this this Peter, just like Tom Holland, he's overly nice, which
Yeah.
I like a Peter with a little gravitas and
Mhm.
whatnot.
I think that that'll probably come with him being Spider-Man longer.
Maybe.
That is crazy.
Yeah. You know what's even crazier? Doctor Strange here.
I do really love his design.
I just like that he has the yellow gloves.
The yellow gloves, the mustache, the white temples. It's all perfect.
Yeah.
I do find it really funny that they used the movie theme, which is still kind of retaining the MCU connection.
Yeah, this show is a very weird, like, mirror version of the MCU, and you'll see it throughout the show, and, like, with certain events going on outside of what's happening with, with Spider-Man's deal and whatnot, but, that cloak's got a mind of its own.
True.
It's
That's pretty cool.
that's cool. He was so close to getting squished there. Damn, the balls you gotta have to do that, like a
Yeah,
15-year-old kid standing up to this behemoth. Which this is a symbiote, just to clarify, this is
yeah.
a Clintar creature, I guess you can call it. So,
I do like that they did the Doctor Strange multiple arms.
yeah. One of the few things I liked about Doctor Strange in Infinity War, he had multiple arms.
still think the best display of Doctor Strange's powers is Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
It just had a lot more variety.
Like, who knew music notes could be such an effective weapon against
Yeah.
yourself?
Yes.
Oh no, crashing out.
That is a cool shot.
Yeah. So now we get this theme song. I don't know if you heard this theme beforehand, but I
I
kind of like it.
I have heard it. I really like it.
Yeah. A lot of people were like, "Oh, it's this theme is kind of shit," and I'm like, I mean, it's hip hop, which is like it's whatever, but like I like that they incorporate the '60s theme in here.
It's what I would compare it to is like the 2012 TMNT.
Yeah,
It's yeah. I mean, it's like it's hype superhero rap kind of thing. Uh I wouldn't. It's not exactly like yeah.
I love that homage there.
It is. That's really cool. I do love how much they're already using comic panels.
I like how colorful and vibrant this show is.
Yes, yes. There's a lot of intention, and that mirrors the beginning of the episode, which is cool.
Yeah,
You can definitely feel like this is a TV show is one thing,
yeah,
because the other like MCU adjacent shows are not able to write like TV shows, but this feels like a TV show.
yeah.
Oh,
Because the other shows are basically like 6-hour movies, um, that are 2-hour movies that are stretched out to 6 episodes. So
so this web swing is awesome.
I like this homemade costume. Homemade
It
costume
is
is pretty cool.
nice. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't copy and paste.
Yeah, it's not like the normal MCU homemade suit,
Yeah,
which I like less and less the more I look at it.
yeah. Bro, you're such a
These
nerd.
these stupid these stupid punks.
That's what makes me-
Ooh. Well, he has a concussion.
Oh, most definitely. Hey, ginger guy just looks like a YouTuber. I mean, I could say who, but
Eric, he's talking about Eric. This is a new low for this account. This chat.
I love how Screwball's on there.
Oh, I didn't even notice Screwball earlier, but
Yeah, she was the last one.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
If I ever hear the word photobomb out of Screwball again, I'm gonna kick a toddler. So how do you feel about modern media just mostly doing, like, high school Peter Parker?
Um, I'm not the biggest fan. Um, I uh, it's weird because like, you know, in the comics, Peter was like barely in high school. Um, but like, there are stories that can be told in high school that are good.
Yeah.
Um, I just wish we wouldn't exist there so much.
Yeah, I'd like there to be, like, a healthy mix of it. Like, I don't mind this show being set in high school, but, like, it'd be nice to see, like, a college age Peter Parker or, like, mid-30s Peter Parker a little bit more, so which I guess we kinda have with, like, PS4 Peter being, like, kind of a young adult and, we have Peter
Mhm.
B. Parker who's, like, married and experienced and stuff, but
Yeah, if only Insomniac Peter could hold a job.
if only if only he could hold a job and not shatter his spine against a pile of bricks.
Literally.
So he has spider powers, probably enhanced vision, and he's still wearing glasses.
Yeah.
You trying to get some of that sweet poon, Peter?
I think it's pretty clear who Pearl was supposed to be when it was connected to the MCU.
Oh yeah, definitely. Man, the sun got low real fast.
Yeah, to be fair, New York City skyline is always looking weird.
I think no skyline though will ever get as weird as the 2004 Batman show.
Yeah. Oh, man is struggling.
He is.
I like this. I like this. This is
Good, right?
yeah, because this is something. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Like like him struggling to, figure out web shooters. It's pretty cool.
When I first saw that, oh, I wonder what this scene is paying an homage to in the main MCU timeline.
I
Hashtag
mean,
let Peter say fuck.
well, apparently the only characters who can say that in the MCU are uh Star Lord, um, Deadpool, and Wolverine.
Yes.
That's that's sweet.
I just immediately thought of Star-Lord. What?
That was a good dolly zoom.
That was Peter, you have a bitch right next to you.
Yeah. Bro is oblivious.
Lincoln, huh?
Wonder who this could be referring to.
Hmm.
Brother, this guy stinks. Bro is science planning.
He should have clapped back being like, "You assume like, did you assume I'm not smart enough because 'cause I'm black?" And Peter's like, "I'm not a racist."
That's when the true actor comes out.
Yeah, literally.
It is really funny that the actor of Spider-Man was like, "Oh, I was scared that the show was gonna be woke." I'm like, bro,
That's right.
this is probably the most diverse Spider-Man show ever.
It's diverse in a good way.
Yeah, in a very good way, and it's. I mean, so far it's really well written. Hey, Peter, Lincoln is cool. So awkward.
You fucking tryhard. I love this scene right here.
Man, dude, that's horrible.
Yeah.
This is like,
Come on, not the cops too.
gosh,
Dude.
like this is an organic way of kind of showing the difference between them and their neighborhoods, kind of
Yes.
thing.
Lonnie's just like the best character in the show.
He's voted. He might just be the best.
This is a good scene right here too. I love this moment just because this is a scenario that is ripped straight from the comics, and I wish more Spider-Man media actually touched
Yeah,
on.
that's so perfect. It's the little moments that make Spider-Man Spider-Man. Yes.
Okay, it was for a second I was like, did you just steal that guy's pizza? He paid for it. No, he's just a delivery boy.
That was a cool transition though. How do you know it works, buddy?
Yeah, you never know, Peter. Could be a broken piece of shit for all you know. I remember this scene.
It's an interesting way to frame that shot.
Yeah.
It's just very different for an animated show.
Just all of a sudden he's like, I'm Tony Stark. It's like, well, this universe is different. So yeah, that was the first episode of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
That's really good. That's really good. Like honestly, um, I mean, like that's no complaints.
Yeah,
Like really, the only thing that I could even say is like will be things that will be fixed later on, which is
right.
just animation stuff, and it's only small bits of the animation. Like the action's great, the character designs are great. I think the world looks really cool. Um, yeah, and it's good.
Yeah, the animation is something that, like, you're right. The action scenes are really good. I don't know if like it was because of the show's budget or if it was just because of like it was an intentional stylistic decision, but it still looks like a little choppy, especially when they're just walking around or talking to each other, like standing
It's
still.
really it's really only the talking for me.
Yeah,
Um, but as someone who watches anime, I'm okay. I'm
you're
okay.
used to it.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
And considering that it started out as a 2D show, uh, this first season was probably just a little bit of a rougher transition.
hmm
Um, and I figure uh, that the second season, they'll have learned from all of that, and it'll be a lot smoother. But still, it looks great.
Yeah.
Like, all things considered, this is really good.
Yeah, I think without a doubt, like this is the second time I've seen this episode, and honestly, it was a lot better the second time around. And honestly, it just makes me want to watch the whole season over again. But I think this is
You never know. I might just binge the whole show after this.
tonight.
Tonight. Hey, I did it with Batman Cape Crusader.
True,
So
that's
no
true.
bets no bets are off.
But yeah, I think this is the best Spidey show that we've gotten since Spectacular. Like,
Yeah,
just
it's really good. Uh I've been a fan of Leonardo Romero for a while, who did the art design for the show.
right.
Um and it all comes out in the way the show looks, and it's really good. And I mean, like, really the only thing I was curious about was how it was going to move in the action, and it looks great. Like,
Yeah,
it's super fluid, especially like the web swinging.
yeah. The web swinging is good, and
and
the action
and,
scenes are
and
nicely created.
you can tell there's a lot of heart behind all of like the character interactions too.
Right.
Like, you can feel it really hard. And I mean, just in this one episode, uh, it feels uh, it feels better than what we've gotten in the MCU in
Yeah,
just like ways.
I'm honestly, I'm really curious to see, like, after you're done watching the season and, like, coming like, when you come back to talk to me about it, how you feel by the end, and, you know, 'cause, I mean, yeah, for you, it's definitely a positive start, and I think you're gonna enjoy like, as the episodes go on, you're gonna start liking it more and more.
Yeah, I'm very excited to go through the rest of the show. Like, I was already very curious about it, but this makes me very excited.
Mhm.
And it's weird. I heard some people I know say like the first couple episodes are like shaky or whatever. I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I definitely had, like, a little bit of that feeling, like, I was just because I wasn't sure about it, and also I wasn't expecting it to be so short of an episode. I'm so used to episodes of shows now
Right.
being, like, over 40 minutes that
But
it threw me off.
this feels like real TV,
Yeah,
because it doesn't feel like it's trying to, you know, uh, uh, like fit so much into one episode.
right,
Like, it doesn't feel like it's trying to fit a movie into an episode. It's just
right.
it's TV. It's TV storytelling. You know, this shouldn't make me that excited, but we haven't gotten a lot of that in a while.
No, sad to say. But yeah, everybody, that is going to be it for this episode of Speaking Nerd Commentaries. I'm hoping we could do more of these, and I even talked to the guys about doing, since Invincible is going on right now with its third season, watching the first episode of season one because it's also on YouTube. So uh, they've seen it, but I think it'd just be a nice kind of like I think it's just a good episode in general. Um, but yeah, let us know in the comments what you think about your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and maybe when AJ finishes watching the show, we'll do a full episode for the podcast. But yeah, anyway,
Oh, also, is
oh
there
yeah,
anything? Is there anything you guys would want us to watch? You know, if you have any ideas, just shoot it in the comments, and maybe we'll make a commentary out of it.
yeah, for sure. But yeah, we're gonna head off. Have a great night. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and take care, ladies and gentlemen.